want to get to a couple names that the Saints are going to interview for their head coaching position, and one is Darren Rizzi, who is the current special teams coach for the New Orleans Saints. Had held that position with the Dolphins for the last 8 years prior to coming to New Orleans in 2019. Only head coaching experience is at Rhode Island and then New Haven. This is 52, very highly thought of, has interviewed for other head coaching jobs in the league. You've been on NFL fields. I don't know how much special teams you played, probably none. But is that a big jump from special teams coordinator to running the show, or is that something that can realistically be done? I believe John Harbaugh was a special teams coach.
Yeah, it happens. We've seen the Giants go down that route. They hired Joe Judge, who was a Patriots, special teams coordinator. It happens. I think if you do go that route, it has to be a guy that can galvanize a group of men, like a really great motivator. And then you got to make extremely great hires, offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. I think it's very difficult to make that work. You see Harbaugh's done a good job of that, just really getting coordinators in there that can, compete at a high level. But, yeah, I think it's definitely possible.
You don't have to have Sean Payton or Sean McVay or Bill Belichick. You don't have to have a side of the ball. I like that. I think to keep that continuity and to have a system and to have someone who's really in control of that side of the ball moving forward is a good thing. But you can do it as a CEO. I think, and more importantly than who is Darren Rizzi, who isn't Darren Rizzi, at this point now we've gotten a week into this thing, and the Saints didn't run the draft card right up to the commissioner. They didn't immediately make the hire and bang the gavel. They are taking their time and making sure that they explore all their options. And I think that's the most encouraging thing about this entire process is that they're doing it, even in-house. Guys like Dennis Allen, who's going to talk to him on Thursday, Darren Rizzi, who's going to talk to him later this week. And the other name that has surfaced is Doug Peterson, who has already interviewed. He's got some ties to Shreveport, where he was my brother-in-law's high school football coach. Of course, had the Super Bowl success with the Eagles, and is a good football coach. And I think to continue to bring guys in to do your due diligence is a positive thing for the Saints.
Yeah, that lets me know that they're in a win-now mentality. I think if you really aren't putting your due diligence in, like you said, you probably hire Allen, or you probably go after Aaron Glenn, a guy that's just been there. But I think seeing what's out there, seeing the different philosophies and what guys may bring to the team, and you got to find what fits your roster best. So I'm always a fan of taking your time and finding the right guy. I was the same way with the LSU coaching search. I didn't want them to just go out there and just find some guy that they think would fit. Got to do your due diligence, and just as we've seen with especially the NFL coaching carousel, there's been coaches fired after one season. There's coaches getting fired after 2 seasons. I'm sure the Saints, when they go into this hire, they don't want to be doing that in a couple years. So you got to find the right guy.
And to your point, like Darren Rizzi, been with the Saints. Aaron Glenn, been with the Saints. Dennis Allen, been with. So it's clear they value some of the guys that have an understanding of the inner workings of the organization, which is to be expected. You got somebody that has been doing things the way you've been doing them and having the success they've had over the last 12 years or whatever it is with Sean Payton. And that's 14 years?
Yeah, I think
14,
2006.
2006. So, 16 years. 16 seasons, 15 as coach because he had this stupid bounty gate thing. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's to understand that there's definitely merit in somebody that understands the way it works. So, I'm speaking out of both sides of my mouth, but I do mean both of them. I think it would be foolish to just go, boom, Dennis Allen's the guy and not worry about anything else and see anything. And I think it's also worthwhile to look at guys who have got experience in your organization. So we'll continue to monitor things as the Saints move forward with their interviews. I think you're looking at probably, I would say 10 days. I would say by February 10th or 11th that you're going to have a head coach. I don't know if they're necessarily looking really hard at either one of these staffs that are in the Super Bowl. So just about everybody is available. All your college coaches are available. All your NFL coaches are available. I think the NFL is where they need to stay. I'm not a huge fan of swooping guys in from college football. It's just a different world, and you can certainly have success in both of them, but it's just a different world. So we'll be sure to keep you monitored, and we'll bring some people on to chat about the Saints as we continue to get deeper into the interview process.
Thanks so much for watching Hunt and Hill on YouTube.
Now do us a favor. Hit the red subscribe button below and throw us a like. See you next time.